Hello, everybody. I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Stellaris, the co-dominant human-elf campaign. In the last episode, we took back the systems in the NUS, or the planets in the NUS system, and we've begun repopulating them. We have a lot of work to do there to get these planets back up and running, but they're being managed by a sector governor, so hopefully they'll be able to take care of that. We got our fleet back to an actual starport to relieve the strain on our economy to keep them operational, and we are working to replace the lost ships. We need to get up to some more battleships. We have 2 under construction now. We need to see if we can get more of those being built. And just working on technology and getting ready for the next thing we're going to do, which what it looks like we're going to work on doing is heading up here to help destroy this northern contingency sector here. We're going to knock this out, and then using our northern systems as a base of operations, most likely finally declare war on the Kark and the Ozcox to work on liberating the Human League, or particular the Sol system, and bring that into, basically under our control, because those are humans and, we are humans. So, we want to try and help them out, get free of their overlords they've been dealing with for quite a while now. So we're going to work on that. We also are 1 month, rather a couple of days away from getting the Ring World restoration technology, so we can start working on restoring the Ring World here in the Gate of Heaven system. It's going to be rather expensive, but we'll get to work on it. Hopefully get her done eventually. So, let's just go ahead and get it on pause, get things rolling. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. We are building some facilities up here. I've got to rename this planet.
Technology discovered.
If anybody has any suggestions for renaming these worlds up here, I am open. Disruptor 2s. Standardized cruiser patterns, cruiser assembly yards. Thrusters. Graviton thrusters. Very heavy turbo laser. Very heavy turbo laser sounds like what we want. Let's see. Engineering bay is going to be done in 80 days.
Construction complete.
We finished building this defense station, and we're now engaging in destroying these contingency transports. Good. Not sure what they were up to, but they won't have a chance to carry it out. One other thing we might also think about doing at some point in all of this is seeing if we can't make some more tributaries, like perhaps the Zenak or the Omni, to increase the inputs to our economy. Oh, the other thing that I did do is I went in and I changed the army philosophy so that we reduce our upkeep. It's going to reduce the army's effectiveness overall, but we need the resources at the moment. Alright, we got some new ships. And I need... Let's see, battleships. Thanatos battleships, Leto battleships, And we just got 2 Kronos class battleships. So I want some more Leto class. The other thing I'm planning on doing once we have enough influence is building some habitats in orbits in either some of our existing systems or perhaps some others to turn them into giant power generators is kind of my plan. But we need influence. Right now we're spending influence. Solar Energy Initiative contract is costing us a lot. Also, our edicts are costing us a lot. Yeah, but I was looking at those edicts. I mean, 10% additional minerals. And I could turn it off. Xeno News Network happiness plus 10%. It's costing us a lot of influence. So we could get another 2.5, more than 2.5 per month. We turned off a couple of those, but we'll have to see. Alright, is this 13 days away? Alright, that's good enough. Can the raiders not make it to this system? Can't they make it to this system? And then jump from there? Or can we just not jump through here? Ah. Alright, well. Then change of plans. Come over here. You have a customs office. Alright, what we're going to need is we're going to now need that crew quarters, engineering bay, and solar panel network there. It's going to take them a few jumps to get there. I mean, or what we could do is use the influence to pilfer resources from our sectors. Like, this guy has a ton of power built up. So does this guy. You know, but that costs us influence as well to grab it. And then we can use that to build up the ring world. What we could do... Now, if I split the fleet in half, just... It doesn't really affect... the jump wind down. I think that we just had to get better jump drives. And what is actually costing us? Ship maintenance, army maintenance, building maintenance, station maintenance, module maintenance. Yeah, it's just the large fleet. It's causing the big problem. But we need it this big in order to deal with what we have to deal with. In fact, we need it a lot bigger. Yep, we can actually get there now. Alright, the crew quarters is built. Engineering bay will be done in 60 days. In fact, our fleet may not even be there by that point, so that's good. And what does it say about the Kahark? Their fleet is inferior, their naval capacity is inferior, but their tech level is equivalent. And what is going on over here? Alright, they're bombarding that system. Now, if I embark... It doesn't seem to really affect anything for upkeep. Right, so I'm going to embark the army. And we're going to bring them over here as well. So I bring them to this planet. If we want to take this thing, we're basically going to need the same size fleet we had before. But if we get the better generators, means we can improve our defenses because we won't need as many generators. So I'll have to go through the ship designs, make sure they're optimized. Alright, here's our new battleships. An Alito class building. Valen Prime. We have arrived at the home system of the Valintu species. We have. However, the home world appears to be experiencing the aftermath of a large-scale nuclear bombardment. The entire planet is irradiated and devastated, with no signs of life visible. It appears that between their sending out a message and us receiving it, the Valintu were completely obliterated by internal or external conflict. I'm not exactly sure where that was. Was that here? Oh, Valen Prime, right. Okay. We were never able to get to this system because of the issues with the hyperlanes. Oh, and we only have 150 influence. So we can build a habitat. We need 5,000 minerals to do it. And I wanted to build the first one in a system where we already have a colony.
Log updated.
But where we don't necessarily have another station. So like one of these worlds over here. I'm not sure what happened there. Alright, construction ship. Where are you? You're down on the border. Where are you? You're way over there. You're over there. Actually, you're probably fine. Alright, let's head here and let's build a habitat.
Initiating communications.
The Glub Star Confederation wants an active sensor link for 15 years. Yeah, sure, fine. Right, so we need to get up to 7,500 energy credits. So we can start repairs on the ring world. I think when we hit 100 influence again, I'm going to pilfer some resources from one of our sectors. We do have to be careful with influence because we are going to need it to replace leaders if we have to. See, tilted axis, singularity drive, robot resource production, robot build speed. What appears to have an underground regions resembling laboratories and experimentation facilities leading to a central room needing an enormous singularity drive that resonates with energy. The automatons within the room seem to take each other apart and reattaching the pieces with no discernible pattern. So we could put drones here, but I can't actually build them, I don't think. Alright, we need another Leto-class battleship. They are still bombarding this. I wonder. I'm gonna get my ground forces together. I'm gonna see if I can go snatch that planet. Wait a minute, that's an ammonia world. I don't think I have any pops that can go on an ammonia world. Okay, resort colony? Maybe it used to be. Habitability, 0% across the board except for droids and synthetics. Which I think we actually do have some of, because we have, we acquired a bunch from the Larongo directors. So if you look at our species, we have 7 droid pops. And we have some synthetics. There's 3 planets here, though. Alright, let's do another Alito-class battleship. Let's see, what do we have? We have 12 battleships, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we only need 4 more battleships to bring us up to our initial numbers. I just need a bunch of cruisers and destroyers and corvettes. Alright, so he's in the system, so he's moving to begin construction of that habitat. It's going to take 900 days, I think. Alright, we have 2 months left on aggressive conditioning for army damage. 7 months left on our new generator cores. See, we need 7,500 power. Begin repairing these segments. Now, with this mod, you do need to repair the uninhabited segments first. Which looks like at least one of these is already functional, not damaged.
Construction complete.
Alright, so it's going to be 2 more months, and then we can begin the first restoration project. Now, just wondering...
Technology discovered.
Yeah, these barely have any defenders. Let's see, Cyto Revitalization Center. Morphogenic Field Mastery. I don't think we're going to be going for Xenomorphs. Leader recruitment cost minus 5%. No, we're not going for Doomsday Weapons. Unlocks feature climate transformation. Morale damage. Unlocks attachment. Oh, that's an attachment. The edict cost minus 15% might be nice. Let's grab that. Civility, citizen regime join the League of Non-Aligned Powers. I think... Are there actually 2 of those? Yes, there's actually 2 of those. Okay, so that's just another tiny little group there. The problem is if they generate any more of the attack fleets, if we're unprotected, it might be a problem if we have our troops up there. Alright, 7,700, so we can now begin. It'll take 4,150 days, give or take. Alright, we're now to +4 influence because the one edict fell off. Good, so we'll hit the 100 influence, and then we're going to go grab a bunch of energy for one of our sectors, probably this one. And then we will see what we're going to do. So we need, what, 4 more battleships? Let's get 2 Thanatos class.
Construction complete.
Trying to see where the enemy, well, not necessarily the enemy, but where the other guys' fleets are, what their strength is. 230,000 combat power over here for the Kark. Alright, so our first habitat is under construction.
Complete.
Alright. Okay, but we are getting to the end of this episode. Not sure if I'm maybe going to run things forward on my own again for a little bit, just to get our ships built and get ready to push up into this area. I'm going to think about it, so we'll see. At the start of the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.